Should we talk about Microsoft? I meant to talk about this last week, but we just had so much to talk about. We blew by it. They announced that they've abandoning all their VR plans for Xbox One.
Does that include AR plans or just VR plans?
I think pretty much anything. Well, holodeck is still a thing. Holodeck? HoloLens.
Holodeck is from Star Trek.
Yes, thank you. Mm-hmm. HoloLens is still a thing. And I believe that works with Xbox One. But you know what? I don't think it does.
I have no idea.
I think it's PC.
Okay.
But the HoloLens is still a thing. It's just they had announced previously, a couple of years ago, I believe, that they had partnered with Oculus. Right? I believe that's a thing. So that's not happening anymore.
Well, it doesn't matter if they did or didn't because they're not doing it now.
Exactly. They're going to let Sony, they're content to let Sony have that space, at least for this generation. And speaking of Sony, the big news with Sony, and I don't remember, I think we skipped over this last week too, but it's really still continued to be a news item. This whole deal with Fortnite and the crossplay with Microsoft and Nintendo and the whole account situation where...
Yeah, I it's funny is because I remember when Fortnite Battle Royale came out and I had downloaded it to my PlayStation 4 first because I don't know why, I just did.
Me too.
And I was playing it there. And I'm like, you know what? It's free. I might as well download it on my Xbox One in case I want to play with anyone on my Xbox One. You can't even play it.
Right.
And, and I knew that.
You would need to make a new account.
Yeah, but I knew that a year ago. And I didn't make a new account because that seems dumb. So Sony needs to get its act together on this.
So the reason that I think Sony's problem is less with being able to play with people on Xbox. That's just seems to be their policy with every game. Well, I think this is all policy with all their games too, but it's probably not much of an issue except with a game like Fortnite, is they don't want people buying stuff on Xbox, like skins for Fortnite and battle passes for Fortnite, and Xbox gets the money, and then play it on PS4 and have those skins appear.
Well, here's the thing though, is you can do that with the PlayStation 4 and your phone.
Okay, yeah.
So it seems to really just be they just don't want Microsoft to have the money or Nintendo.
And Nintendo.
Yeah. It's purely aimed at Microsoft and Nintendo.
So your account, you have crossplay with the phone on PS4?
Yeah.
And PC?
Yes.
And that's it?
Yes.
Okay. Sure about that?
Well, I know that I have my stuff on my phone, that like the Twitch gear that I downloaded to my PS4.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff you get for free with Twitch, I have that on my phone. My guy looks the same. He looks like Firefly from G.I. Joe.
Okay, right. So the question is, hold on. Here's the thing. PlayStation 4, mobile, right? Cross-platform compatibility.
See?
And I guess that means all your stuff carries over?
Yeah, and that's really, to me, what would be more important. I wouldn't necessarily want to have it all be a homogenous playing thing, although I think it might be with the phone and Sony, but don't quote me on that. I just want to be able to have one account, log in, and just have my stuff. Like it is with Minecraft.
Yeah, that's what everybody wants.
Yeah, it's like that with Minecraft. It's like that with Roblox, if you're in a Roblox house.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Roblox isn't on. Is Roblox on the PlayStation 4? I don't even know. But now I know I wouldn't even download it onto the PlayStation 4 because I wouldn't want my son to log in and be like, "Where's all my stuff?"
Right.
So.
And even it's gotten to the point where Microsoft and Nintendo put out an ad for Microsoft for Minecraft where it shows on the left side this person playing on Xbox, and the right side they're on Switch, and they're playing together over the internet. So I don't know, I don't know what Sony's going to do. I feel like what they really want to do is just wait it out and wait for this to die down, because they're winning, and big picture, it probably doesn't matter. Like,
Well,
I don't think
that's what it would take. Like if they saw their Fortnite audience drop from 1 billion people a day to 500 million people a day, they probably
it's
still
not going
wouldn't
to
care.
happen because the people who care about Fortnite have already spent a lot of money on PlayStation.
Yeah, so whatever.
Right?
Yeah.
If they already have it on PlayStation, they've already spent the money.
So they're not
People
going
like me,
elsewhere.
Right. People like me who have it on PlayStation and don't spend any money, and I don't care. I don't care what.
Well,
Sony
that's just
does.
it. Like the only thing that I would care about, the only stuff I have is the stuff I got for free from Twitch. So
Right.
it's like I don't want to lose that stuff, but I also didn't pay for it.
Yeah, I don't know all the details. We all, none of us know all the details. I would love gamers to be happy, and I would love everything to carry over to everything. Just like Overwatch, I would love that all my shit that I've unlocked to be cross-platform. I would probably buy it on PlayStation, maybe. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know exactly how much money. Sony's probably making so much money from Fortnite right now, and they don't want to rock the boat. And chances are they're still making a lot of money that they haven't seen a hit. I don't think that the vast majority of people care. There's a very loud there's a very loud voices on the internet, but
There are.
I think that there are a lot more quiet voices that people just don't care. They just playing the game, spending the money. Bam. The guy, Sean Layden from Sony, said, "We're hearing it. We're looking at a lot of the possibilities. You can imagine that the circumstances around that affect a lot more than just one game. I'm confident we'll get to a solution which will be understood and accepted by our gaming community, while at the same time supporting our business." Now reading that just one section right there, I wouldn't be too optimistic that they're going to do something that's going to please the community. Just looking at that blurb, that's more like saying, I hope you understand why we're going to disappoint you. Am I reading that incorrectly, Wombat?
Nope, I think you got it.
I mean, every word is carefully chosen, right?
Yes, that went through probably about 7 PR people.
Right. So a solution which will be understood. So they may have some solution. It's probably not going to be the one that people want.
And you're going to understand it.
Like, my guess is, ideally Sony set something up whereas, hey, if you buy all your shit on PS4, all your Fortnite shit on PS4, good news, you can use it on Switch or maybe even on Xbox and play on Xbox.
Yep.
But if you bought your stuff on Xbox, it doesn't transfer over to Sony. Mm-mm. But I don't know how they can work that out technically. That's what they would love to do, I'm sure. Yeah, I think they're just going to ride it out. I don't know. I feel like that's what a Japanese management would do. Right, Wombat? Is that what you would do as a Japanese manager?
As a Japanese manager, that's what I do every day.
You're uniquely qualified to comment.
Exactly.
These questions. I did like this comment from Jimmy Mack, who said, "Where does everyone's sense of entitlement come from with regards to crossplay and Fortnite Switch account lock?" I don't know that it is. People were yelling at me on Twitter because I retweeted some snarky article about Fortnite Sony has a Fortnite edition PS4 coming out. And people thought it was in bad taste that Sony was putting that out because gamers are upset about the account situation. And so Eurogamer was what was Sony thinking putting this out?
They're thinking they like money.
Right. That's what I wrote. I retweeted it. I was like, making money? And people were yelling at me on Twitter you're a fucking, support the gamer. All these companies are in it to make money, right? Sony, Nintendo, they don't love you. They don't, they love you to the point where they want you to buy their products. That's what they love about you, that you can support them by buying their products. If their decisions, if their decisions affect that negatively, then they will change those. Otherwise, they probably don't really care. And this is probably the Fortnite situation is probably one of those situations where it's not adversely affecting their business. It's just a little bit of bad PR right now. But I don't know. Hope everybody gets what they want, Wombat. Hope everybody's happy. I hope management is happy. I hope Wombat's happy. I hope the Fortnite fans are happy.
In
Right, Wombat?
a couple of weeks, I'll probably be happier.
You'll be happier?
Yeah, a couple of weeks.
Oh, okay.
Give it a couple
Why?
of weeks.
Why a couple of weeks?
We'll discuss it then.
Oh, shit.
Teaser.
Wow, shit.